Welcome, everybody. I'm JHartEllis, and we're starting into our TV shows housing contest here in the Elder Scrolls Online. So the goal here was to recreate an iconic set or scene or character or something from a television series and put that into housing in ESO. You can do so much with the housing editor and the furnishings and the various houses in Elder Scrolls, infinite possibilities. So we're going to go have some fun and tour 13 homes today that will be references to television series. And as a contest, we'll have 6 TV shows here will win. 250k on PC EU or PCNA was open for both PC servers, and we have 3 on EU and then 10 on NA. And we're going to go to Lilith's home first. I don't actually know what the reference is on this, so Twitch chat might be here to help me out as far as filling me in on references I might miss. Hopefully these won't be totally indecipherable, but we'll find out. We'll find out. What do you put in Captain Margot's place? It's kind of a small home. What show did Lilith bring to life here in ESO? I'm excited to see this. We do have the emote wall going on with the Twitch chat too, so if you want to put in emotes that are relevant to the TV series, go ahead and do that too. Okay, here we go. Oh, it's a show I have not watched at all, but I know what the reference is. I know this is Stranger Things. Stranger Things. I only know because that's how they advertise it with the alphabet on the wall. And spoilers? We might go into spoilers. I don't know enough about it. The only thing I know about this is that there's the alien thing. It has a different name. It's an interdimensional thing that comes through the wall, right? Right? And so we have Stranger... This is actually super well done. It's super obvious, right? Now, one thing here I won't know is... I won't know what any of the other references are, but if you're familiar with the show, maybe some of these things are important, like the backpacks or the books or the little shell or the dice, yarn ball or the flask. Maybe certain things here mean certain things. Oh, that's a lovely lamp. I love what they've done with the lamp there. What do these two little... Maybe they're records? It could be records. So clever if that is. Maybe it's set in the 1980s, right? Okay, I'm digging this lettering so much. So this is using a lot of knife handles. Most of the blades are actually sunk in. It's a little intimidating itself. So we have the alphabet spelled out with cogs and blades, and then we have all the crystals, kind of like they have the Christmas tree lights strung up, right? Couch is perfect. Couch is perfect. Another big lamp over here. Clever, clever. Okay, this is like super well done. I love these shadow tendrils coming up too. Dark and ominous. Okay, that's super perfect. Now, I don't know if I can even fit everything in the screenshot. That's so cool. I will get screenshots as I go through, and I'll put those on my website at the end, spicyeconomics.com. Got thousands of pictures up there of ESO housing, so you can get lots of inspiration. Okay, and here we go. We're going to go on to the next one. Lilith, amazing job to start. 200 items, probably all within the lettering. Most of it anyway. Okay, next up we're going to go to Nalira's Humble Mud. I believe Nalira had a little bit of a backstory. Because they had told me what show it was. They said it was Twin Peaks. I maybe shouldn't have spoiled it yet. Oh no. Demi Gordon. Oh no. Anyway, info about Twin Peaks, because I didn't know anything about it. I wanted to know about it. They said that it's a surrealistic mystery horror drama directed by David Lynch and Mark Frost, which begins as a detective novel about an FBI agent coming to a small, quiet American town to investigate the murder of a local girl. But the story progressively... Oh gosh. The story progressively becomes more and more absurd and mystical as it goes on, with lots of supernatural elements, no rational explanations, and more questions asked than answers given. It can be funny at places in a black humor sort of way, but still very obscure and disturbing, especially the third last season, the most unsettling one. Okay, so we have Twin Peaks Surreal Room. I shouldn't have spoiled it. I'm sorry about that. Great use of these... Some sort of an Eleanor retaining wall or something. Something there. I looked up a picture of this before, and it did have this zigzaggy wall. So this is cool. So this is like a surreal room, nearly like a investigative place, interrogative place. We have a bird. It's awesome, awesome. And Twin Peaks Red Room. Okay. Anomalous extra-dimensional space. Wonder if I can get a good screenshot with everything in it. Love the floor. In any case, like, actually coming up with a new texture is cool. Dead on, dead on, dead on. Oh, these curtains are in the way for the screenshot. I'm trying. Maybe if I go low. That'll help. That'll help a little bit. Okay, that's so cool. I love the texture on the floor. Accurate. Curtain layering is impressive. Those are so hard to place. Yeah, even placing these would be difficult, so... I'm still not quite entirely sure what they use for the floor here. Something with a white marble edge. That's what you often want to be doing when you're looking at furnishings, is just kind of looking at the little bits on them and seeing kind of what you can do when you're sinking them into a wall or a floor or a ceiling, just so that you can have part of it showing, just the part that you want, and you can really mimic a lot of textures that way. Really well done. Even that little man there. Limestone? Some sort of limestone. Okay, great seating here. I love those benches. Just kind of angling them like that. Coolest choice for a TV show. Okay. I'll try not to spoil them before I go in. I'll let you figure out what they are before I do that. Okay. Next up, Dory. And Dory... last home on EU. Okay, we'll get in there. We'll get in there. Let's see. Hall of the Lunar Champion. Big home. Not sure if it's going to be in the main hallway or if it's going to be in one of the side rooms. We'll find out. Will it be instantly recognizable, or will it be something more obscure? Hard to tell, hard to tell. Some of these are going to be older shows, like very nostalgic, and then some of these are going to be very recent. So some of the entries were as new as the last couple of years, and some of them are from decades past. Okay, Dory 89. This looks familiar. Uh-oh. I don't know which room it's in. Is this a show reference? I swear I've been here before. Uh-oh, uh-oh. Maybe it's something? It's Fern Gully. No, that's not the show. It's a movie. Specifically, I didn't allow standalone movies. Is it this way? Maybe it's this way. Definitely a TV show reference. Okay, we have Looney Tunes on the old rabbit ear TV. Oh, it's marvelous. Top shelf, to Curl says. Oh, it's perfect. It's so good. It's so good. And so we have... Okay, what would all these be? We would have, I guess, Porky Pig here. We have... No, Bugs Bunny. Bugs Bunny. Must be the bunny. Must be Wile E. Coyote is the jackal, maybe? And... Chicken might be... Maybe the Bantam Guar would be Roadrunner. Cat would be... I don't know. Cat would be... Now, what was... Was Sylvester Looney Tunes, or is that a different one? Uh-oh, uh-oh. Foghorn Leghorn for the chicken? Yes, Foghorn Leghorn. And the wolf would be... What would the wolf be? So it could be Sylvester and Tweety. Oh, maybe this is Tweety. Bantam Guar could be Tweety. Maybe. Tasmania? Oh, Tasmanian Devil? Something like that. I'm trying to figure out what the wolf would be. Wolf specifically. Was there a wolf? Was there a wolf? I watched the Roadrunner for the coyote. I would think that Jackal would be the Wile E. Coyote. Unless if the wolf is. Wolf is Taz? Okay, that's from Tasmania. Tasmanian Devil. Oh man, I watched Looney Tunes. I watched like... It wasn't like... Oh, I watched even stupid baby Looney Tunes. And then there was like the mid ones. Looney... Tune Kids or something. Anyway, I grew up with a lot of Looney Tunes. And we have the iconic "that's all folks" type of circle here. Okay, that's way too perfect. I love the rabbit ears. I mean, there's like Looney Tunes for every animal. It's always fun. Poor chicken. I need the chicken to come back before I get the screenshot. Come on, chicken. So active. I love that. I love that. Oh, it's like a full three-dimensional TV, too. It makes sense. A big boxy TV like they used to be. Way too fun. Oh, we even have controls down here. Change the station. Oh, I don't know. I kind of like it zoomed in a bit more. I like the controls too, but then you can't see the details as much. Way too fun. Oh, that's awesome. Well, at least you can tell what it is. And then the lettering too. What did they use for lettering? Using those styluses, the clockwork styluses. Those are really expensive from the achievement vendor. They work really well though. They're very straight. There's a merchant behind me. Oh yeah, there's like a whole... There's a whole stadium here too. Hey, like a viewing place. We're selling grubs and drinks for the kids. I'm trying to think. There were certain instances in which some of these animated shows had audiences. Sometimes live audiences. And then sometimes animated audiences, because it's kind of an odd thing. I'm trying to remember which ones were like that. So it's fun to have that too. So it's like an outdoor audience or like a viewing. Tamriel's all hype. It's fun. It's fun. Okay, way too fun. Way too fun. All the kids coming for a picnic, watching their show. Great view, too. Okay, and that will do it for PCEU. We're going to hop over to PCNA, and we have 10 more entries. Ooh, we have more... Okay, good. I always worry when I get mail during the stream. Who's panicking? Really strong showing on PCEU for TV shows. Oh, man. Top 6 winners are going to get 250k. Whether it's on PCNA or PCEU. Hopping over to PCNA now. So we had Looney Tunes, we had Twin Peaks, and we had Stranger Things. Fun stuff. Okay, hopping into PCNA. 10 more TV shows. Oh, these are so good. I do housing contests each month at twitch.tv/JHartEllis, so you can follow me there or check out the forums, ESO forums, under the housing section for details on upcoming contests. Do feel welcome to enter those if you're on PCEU or PCNA. So sometimes we have lots of entries, sometimes we don't have as many. This is a good number. 13 is a good number. Okay, more to see. We're going to go... We'll start with Danielder's home. Okay. Danielder does have a lot of visual effects from Essential Housing Tools. I'm curious how they will be used to augment the build here. Okay, continuing in. Hopefully. It's also Hero Storm week. Oh, by the way, you get a free Crimson Torch Bug if you log in during the first 2 weeks of the Hero Storm update. So be sure to check out the Crown Store. It's just free. You just have to claim it. Good deal there. I have it on, it's fun. Be giving away a regular Torch Bug at the end of the stream for Twitch chat. Okay, continuing along. Make sure I have... Somebody sent in a lot of raffle tickets. Squirrel has effects, Galileo has effects. Oh, a lot of people have effects. Okay, we're good then. Okay, we're good. Okay, we're going to go to Dan Yelders. Up next. Continuing along. TV series. What shows did you grow up with? I watched like a lot of TV. I don't know if TV raised me, but that's probably not far off. Saturday morning cartoons, a lot of Cartoon Network stuff, and then a lot of older nostalgic things too. Cartoons from the 50s and 60s, or like Tom and Jerry, or some live stuff too. So what did you grow up with? Everybody had Tom and Jerry. Okay, what do we have? We have Danielder, FX coming in. I believe I see a South Park. I could tell just from the kids. Okay, so we have a playground. Okay, let's go look at these kids first. So, well, I guess you start with the bus, because that's how the title sequence of South Park starts. Everybody coming in on the bus. Come on down to South Park. So we have the bus. And then we have the kids. Oh, they look beautiful. Angry face. They're very expressive with South Park, right? Is this supposed to be Kenny's parka? I guess this is Kenny's parka. It looks really gruesome, but it's just supposed to be the fur liner there, right? So we have... I only have 3 out of the 4 kids there. I wonder where the 4th is. We have Cartman and Kenny and... Uh-oh. Is it Stan or Kyle? Oh no. One of them. So we have South Park. Using some text, using visual effects from Essential Housing Tools. Yeah, we need a Kenny death scene in here. Maybe inside. Oh, we even have the peaks of Colorado back here. That's really cool, using the Cold Harbor boulders and then just kind of putting the white triangles there with visual effects just so they look really snow-covered. And honestly, the visual effects work pretty well here as far as kind of the cartoony look. It's all great, yeah. It's fun. And then we have the playground. Have a slide and all sorts of fun stuff. And then I'm going to guess that there's going to be more inside. We'll see. We have the merchant. I wonder who she's supposed to be filling in for. Maybe one of the teachers? Kenny's not dead yet. Oh, I'm stuck. Maybe I'm not supposed to go inside. Conclusion. I'm not supposed to go inside. Oh no. Let that be a lesson. Okay, I think it's just all outside. School bell. Yeah, school bell outside. Oh no, I'm stuck. I'm like totally stuck. Okay. We'll go back. So where's Stan then? Yeah, don't see Stan. Maybe he's somewhere. It's okay. And we have the elementary school, flag a-flying, bell up above. Clever use of the bell. Okay. Oh, I kind of like it from this angle too, just with everything here. With the mountains. Good details. Maybe they didn't have enough item cap for Stan. It's okay. Or maybe he's hiding somewhere. I don't know. It's fine. It's obviously recognizable. Good work on that. Good details on the faces. Like what do you start to think of when you're thinking of what really encapsulates and defines what Cartman looks like? So, you know, the colors here, or the just different textures. Fun stuff. Getting really creative with the eyes. The eyes are very expressive. Just even adding those little eyebrows. It's angry. Or worried. Or meh. Okay. Yeah, EHD colors actually work really well with this. Rare for that to be the case. Okay, continuing along, we're going to go to Squirrels. Now maybe watch the little South Park. Squirrel up next. Squirrel up next. Not a show I'm familiar with. We'll see if you can't recognize it. Okay, Squirrel 99. Kragan Home. Small home. What TV show do you fit in a Kragan home? It's a great home to get, by the way. Okay. Twitch, help me out here. We have Central Perk. Central Perk. Must be a coffee shop. Messed up my UI. Uh-oh. There we go. Hit the period key if you ever have your camera get stuck. So we have espresso, cappuccino, Manhattan mocha, Long Island cream, Urban Tribe Java, Ms. Liberty blend, regular and large. It's Friends, it's Friends. So it's a coffee shop from Friends. I'll have Twitch chat fill me in on the details of this. I've never watched Friends, but everybody seems to know what it is. Need Ross playing the piano here. Positioning is perfect, even the angled door. Oh yeah, there's an angle door over there. Ooh, that's clever, adding that, the big shed there. And then adding the reeds. That's cool, I really like that. Yeah, really good use of these paintings. It's kind of like you're looking out through the windows. The piano said, I was hoping somebody would do this. So what's really iconic about this? What's important about the coffee shop within Friends? Well, it's super busy back here. That's really cool. And we even have like coffee makers and everything. Everything's steaming. Looks super modern. Great use of some of these metallic furnishings. It looks like some lanterns here for the metal, for the espresso makers. And we have treats and all sorts of stuff. That reserve sign is for sure. Oh, that's clever. Actually, the reserve sign with the Hallelujah towels. Smelly cat sofa is a main piece in the show. Iconic. Ooh, that's great seating too, with all the pillows added to the chairs. Okay, that's cool. It's so well done. I don't know the reference. I'm not familiar with the show, but just a lot of the styling on how they put together the benches and the chairs and the walls really makes it look like a modern coffee shop. Even just the cash register there. Yeah, okay. And it looks like there's a back room. I wonder if there's going to be... I don't even know if we can get back there. There's treasure back there. Looks like Central Park is doing pretty well. Selling lots of coffee. Paintings are the windows. Yeah, I gathered that. And the smelly cat? Something about a smelly cat. It's pretty much one of the three main sets. I guess I've seen memes and stuff where they're in an apartment. No, I don't remember too many from the coffee shop. Okay, perfect. We have treats, coffee, all the good stuff. Guitar to the right and the small cat. Oh, there's a guitar. That's using visual effects. Just a couple of visual effects added here just to kind of accent things. Good deal, including the text on the menu here. Blind turkey there. Smelly cat, what are they feeding you? Okay, it's in the opening credits too. Okay, so Friends, recreated in ESO. So I think with something like this, you just kind of start with like a reference picture, and you start to think, well, what most looks like that item that's there, or that item, or that item, and that item. And you just kind of start to build up off of that and kind of fill in, and using a lot of furnishings, some as is, but then some in more creative ways, like recreating that coffee maker. That's really getting into the nitty-gritty of the sort of details that you're working with, like using these incense for the Steam and everything. So it's really cool. So that's awesome. Okay, so many good homes so far. Super impressive. Everybody went the extra mile. As a song Phoebe sings. Not familiar with the tune, unfortunately. Galileo up next. Galileo, Ravenhurst. I have no backstory on this, so you're going to have to figure it out with me. Here we go. Galileo. I've been to a lot of Galileo's contest entries before. Always does a great job, so I'm definitely curious what they've done with this one. Now, okay. I only recognize maybe one thing here. Well, maybe it's from like a... Maybe it's not what I'm thinking it is. I'm only thinking of the It's Always Sunny meme with them doing the conspiracy picture. I don't think that's what it is, unless if it is. Unless if it is that. It's not a show I've actually watched. But maybe it's from a murder mystery show, or like NCIS or something. Also shows I'm not familiar with. X-Files? Could be X-Files. I like the conspiracy thing over here. That's awesome. Dexter? Could be Dexter? Okay, so we have a hat. Is it Breaking Bad? Rick and Morty? This hat looks very over the top. Like a mind-reading hat. What else do we have here? Big sink? Washing machines? Rick and Morty garage? Is it a Rick and Morty garage? We have a portal. Very well might be. Oh, definitely, from over here it looks more like a Rick and Morty garage. We have the vault down there, and we have, like, death crystals and all sorts of aliens. Looks like... I'll clarify. Rick and Morty? We'll see, we'll see. Looks like a... Oh, and that would be a garage door. Okay, that would seem to make sense. We'll see. Okay, it is Rick and Morty. It is Rick and Morty. So, we have a workbench over here, and all sorts of aliens. So Rick and Morty, kind of like a sci-fi cartoon, goes into a lot of science-y, interdimensional aspects. Pretty fun show. Kind of depressing a lot of times, but kind of like the limits of science and whatnot, and whether or not all these advancements will make you happy or not. It's an interesting show. Pickle Rick. Do we have a Pickle Rick? Oh, we do have a Pickle Rick. Beautiful. Using the little Vivek statuette. So we have Pickle Rick. So, as a challenge, because he was bored and wanted to test his genius, Rick turned himself into a pickle and had to figure out, while just being a pickle with a face, how to survive. So, clever. I don't know where to get a screenshot from here, though. I didn't even see there's so many details here with the lab. It's really fun. So active. And aliens, they always do terrible things. Okay, any references? Anything? There's always technology involved, aliens involved. Ooh, there's gonna be something magical within this box. Something forbidden. All sorts of kinds of crazy aliens in Rick and Morty. That's half the show. It is a deathy skull of some sort. Probably Morty. I'm gonna guess that's Morty. The head is a little bit more round with that pearl. Could be Morty. I like how you used the eggs for everything. There are certain stylings. The aliens tend to have a very stylized look to them, where they tend to look very grotesque in certain ways. I can see some of those details within the eggheads here. It could be Morty. It could be a Morty. Summer's Day says hello, JHart in chat. Could be Jerry. Could be Jerry. Okay, I'll take in the references there. Clock, a calendar. Ooh, good calendar using those Hallelujah compacts. Going on a 20-minute adventure. When is this contest? Right now. Okay, Galileo asking when the contest is. Well, fun stuff, fun stuff. We'll keep moving along. Galileo asking when the contest is. Droopy mouth. Okay, we'll keep moving along. Galileo, thank you, thank you. Rick and Morty. 20-minute adventure. Forever. 100-year, 20-minute adventures. Everella up next. Everella did have a little bit of a backstory for me. We'll see if you get the reference here. We'll see if you get it. It's not a show I'm familiar with on this next one. Ooh, I see how this is going to be. I did look up some reference pictures. I think you'll be able to recognize this. We have a cliff and some sort of a rickety structure on it. Let me know if you recognize it. It's from a TV show. They said it started as a movie and then they made a TV series about it afterwards. It's on Netflix right now. Maybe you recognize it? Oh no, maybe it's not super popular. It is... It should be most recognizable from outside. The winding path up, the winding path up. Mikamaka has the correct answer. A series of unfortunate events. It is Aunt Josephine Ann Whistle's house. So, she has, I don't know, for whatever reason, she's a little crazy, as probably most of the characters in that show are. I'm speculating on that. I haven't watched it. But very eccentric, very paranoid, and Everella said that it's a show on Netflix now. There are several versions of the rickety house on the cliff over dangerous Lake Lachrymose. And this is hers. Josephine is the most ironic character as she is afraid of everything but lives in such a house. So her house is like very precariously over the edge of a cliff and only supported by like the scaffolding down below that keeps it supported, and it like rocks back and forth whenever you make a step. And then she explained that doorknobs, so it's like, don't touch the doorknobs, only push on them. Doorknobs can shatter into a million pieces and hit one's eye. Doormats can cause one to trip and break one's neck. The stove can burst into flames, and the telephone can electrocute someone. But she's also ironic because she has all sorts of clutter within her home. So she's afraid of certain things, yet she's surrounded by a lot of things. They're probably maybe actually dangerous. So ironic character. Fun home, fun home. She lives in fear of everything, but has a mansion at a cliff that likes to tilt. That's right, that's right. I did watch a little clip before I came in toward this, so I wanted to know what the reference was. She did seem to care for the kids, though, in her own way. So maybe that was a sweet thing. So, fun characters in a series of unfortunate events. Well done. I like all the wood. It looks like it might fall over at any moment. Okay, next up is Vinlaus. They said I need to do one thing for this because they said that the grass was coming up and I need to turn it off. I'll do that. Summer's Day says she only became that way after her husband died. Oh, I see. Paranoid. Oh, you had a lake down below. I didn't really see. Oh, I didn't get a good look at that. Okay, I'm going to turn off the grass for this home because they requested I would. Vinlos is here. Perfect, perfect. Greetings, greetings. Now, let's see if you recognize this. Let's see if you recognize Venlaus's home. It might be iconic. I think you should be able to recognize it if you watch the show. I maybe saw a couple episodes. Really cool helicopter. Landing pad. It's MASH! It is MASH. Good job, Twitch chat. So, this is MASH. It's from the... 47th camp. Turn off the grass. It's an army hospital in the Korean War, close to the front. I only ever caught maybe like an episode or two of this. The only thing I remember was... like, everybody was very silly with each other and, like, jokey. And then, like all the battle wounded would come in, or they'd get, like, terrible news. And so it was, like this roller coaster of characters being silly with each other. And then, like, all the horrors of war. And I don't know if that's how it always was, but that's how I remember it. Or maybe it was always more serious, or maybe it was mostly more funny. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe people have more of a thinking of that. There were definitely comical characters within it, right? I'm not super familiar with it. DeCurl says you just gotta put in your Alan Alda banker figure and boom. There's always a mix. Okay. Mix of comedy and the bad stuff being on a war front. So we have like a encampment here. Toilet. Iconic toilet, maybe. The humor was to deal with the horrors. Makes sense. Our medical stretchers and everything makes sense. There's a hospital, so they have bloody bandages and everything. Liquor. Things to do, amputations and whatnot. Oh no. All sorts of terrible things. So, surgery room, hospital room. Blood. a lot of good details here. The sirens. A makeshift basketball court. Original dramedy. Okay, that makes sense. Oh yeah, latrine. Oh, and the coffins. So, serious stuff too. I'm kind of wondering if there are going to be references. It would be hard because the comedy mostly would come from the characters and how they talk to one another and whatnot. So if you don't really have the characters, you might not get some of the more light-sided references. But maybe there are some things here. Like here's a desk. Maybe one of the officers. A stuffed toy. Maybe a stuffed toy is a reference to something. Radar's bear. Okay, Radar had a bear. This Twitch chat's filling me on all the details so you can recognize things. Radar's teddy bear. Oh no. Great job. Yeah, all sorts of fun stuff here. So many references and details, right? And it's like this entire three-dimensional space with the encampment. Oh, we have a red cross on the top to indicate it's a hospital. Even from a, aerial shot, because the helicopters would be coming in and everything, right? I think I keep going through here. Looks like... with podium and everything. Maybe a reverend place? Was a priest or a reverend there? Some place for some vain person with the mirrors and the rose petals. Chaplain, that's right. So many details for different characters from MASH. A ball of yarn. Makeshift alchemy set. They're growing something. What are they growing? Sarah says, I think some of us are showing our age with the knowledge of this. You know, it's fine. That's what I was kind of hoping for with the TV shows. It's kind of a mix of newer stuff and some more nostalgic type of things. A still. Oh, it's Army Hooch. They're distilling something potent here, a drink of some sort. Okay. They made booze in their barracks. Okay, way too cool. Drinking for two. Tailor shop of some sort. Mending. I'm sure that there are different characters that are each represented by each of these little barracks. There it says, this is great. All the details meant so much in basically every episode. Klinger's hut. Okay. And then we have food. We have a bucket. Must be something important about that bucket. Right? Like, you don't play something like that unless if it means something. Cramped quarters here. Hair dryers. Oh, it's a barber. It's a barber. Okay. That makes sense to even have like mirrors and whatnot. Dick Curl says Klinger was a character who wore women's clothes to try to get released from the army on a Section 8 being crazy. Oh, okay. Now trying to get back home. And then some sort of a bar area. Hot lips. Did it ever work? And then we have mess hall. I missed this. Or I wasn't really taking it in at the time. So food being prepared, places to sit and socialize. Catch a break. DeCurl says, this is so in-depth. Wow. That's so great. Oh, I missed one thing. Maybe. I saw the coffin. Oh, there's more back here. So many buildings. Okay, so repairs and some sort of a generator. Did they have a cavalry? Did they have horses? I suppose they must have. And then something up this way. Been lots of showing me around here. Storage in the back. More details. Ooh, a cage of some sort. Oh, food prep area. Zared says, Colonel Potter had a horse. Okay. And a place for prisoners of war? Maybe? I suppose that would make sense. Tierna says, these have all been so good. Don't envy your job picking winners, JHart. Yeah, they've been great. Okay, I think that will probably about do it. Yeah, 4 prisoners of war MP. Oh, Vinless has been telling me all the references. So let me see. Okay, so we had a mess hall, we had showers, latrines, motor pool, and co-office. Hot lips tent, the swamp and the still, VIP tent, Klinger's tent, a cross-dressing soldiers, a 1950s hairdryer, an officers club, and for prisoners of war, and that's it. Okay, thank you so much. Thank you so much. I usually don't have chat on because I hide my UI so I can see more of the houses. But no, there we go. Got it all filled in. Looks like Twitch chat did a good job of guessing everything. Thank you. Okay, and the helicopter coming in. Let me get a screenshot before I go out, just in case I... Oh, wounded coming in. Oh no.
Praise Vivek. You were there to stop Alexandra Cannell.
He can still chat. Seems to be in good spirits. Love that helicopter. It's a great scene here. Okay, awesome. Okay, ooh, we'll keep moving along. Raven Serrana's up next. Raven Serrana's has a very modern show for us up next. We'll see if anybody gets it. Most of my Twitch people are probably a little older, but maybe I'm mistaken. I think this is more for younger folks. Or maybe I'm off. Maybe I'm off on that. We'll see. We'll see if you get the reference. Raven Serrana's Grand Cedric Villa. Oh, Raven Serrana's here. Okay, we have a... Ooh, so this is Grand Cedric Villa. They are not using the Grand Cedric Villa. They are using the water behind the Grand Cedric Villa. So what do we have here? We have... Can I get in? Maybe... Oh, we have animations. Oh, they kicked in the door. They kicked in the door. Oh, this is really well done. Oh, we have our peers. We have our peers. Mad Squid is here. Okay, eating bread. Oh, that's cool. So what you can do with Essential Housing Tools is that you can program in animations. And so that was really cool. So they programmed it so that they could kick in the door. Move the furnishings out of the way. Anybody in Twitch chat get it? I wasn't familiar with it. I had to look up the reference, and they sent me a bit of backstory. I'll tell you the backstory here in a sec. It's from a very recent animated show. I'll say that. Fireplace. Okay, let me go back and I'll read the backstory. Nobody in Twitch chats gets it. It's fine, it's fine. I looked up a picture before. This definitely looks like it. This looks like it. Okay, so this is from The Dragon Prince. The Dragon Prince. And the basic plot of the show is a pair of human princes team up with an elven assassin who was originally sent to kill one of them to take the egg of the Prince of the Dragons, hence the title, The Dragon Prince, back to his mother and possibly stop a generations-long war. And then, so this plays, this show takes place all over the place, but this one is the Banther Lodge. And it's the kingdom's winter lodge, where the princes hope to retrieve a magical artifact, and they accidentally encounter their aunt, who's a general with a deep mistrust of elves, and assuming they've been kidnapped, she tries to kill their new elven friend to rescue them, and chaos ensues. So, it's about kind of like war and factions and magic and Dragon Prince. So a very important lodge. It's really well done. It looks like a kind of older style lodge. Definitely set in a time of kind of dragons and political intrigue and that sort of thing. Kingdoms and all sorts of that good stuff. I wonder what they're doing back there. I'm sure that's exactly how one of the characters in the show was. Something magical in the wall back there. Must be that. Oh, I love this scene from down here. I love the top-down view of it, where you can just see all the details. You know, being a lodge, very tall. kind of keeps the noise down a little bit, because I imagine things get a little boisterous here. Okay, a gender fox is so perfect. A gender fox must recognize it. There we go, perfect, perfect. Fun place, right? It's very open. Not used most of the time, so you wouldn't imagine it would be too over the top. It's mostly just used in winter. So good winter retreat. Escape from the cold. Be a bit jovial. Or fight to the death with assassins and hate for elves. All sorts of crazy stuff. Okay, the Dragon Prince. Ooh, doors over here too. Cool, cool, cool. Thank you, Raven Serana. Thank you. Yeah, I'd look at. I should pull up a picture here, but they did a perfect job of matching it. Okay, next up we'll go to Thorold GM's. Thorold GM has... We'll see if you recognize it. They gave me a hint, and I recognized what the hint was. So, maybe you'll see it. Another show I'm not super familiar with. I definitely watched some of it, but most of it went over my head. I must have been pretty young. I'll see if you recognize it. It's super recognizable. Okay, it is Where Everyone Knows Your Name. Oh, they also say in the title here what it is. It is Cheers! It's the bar, it's the... So, I don't remember much about this. I remember this snarky barkeep, and then we had, like, a postman, and a plump drunkard, and I don't really remember much about anybody, unfortunately. But maybe you remember. I missed the basement. Oh, I missed an entire part of that home. Oh no. I'll have to go check it back out. Cliff, Norman, Sam, and Woody, and Snarky Barkeep. Is that not right? I remember seeing some clips afterwards, and there are a lot of references that went over my head as a kid. Ooh, we even have like a television here. That's cool, that's cool. TV show within a TV show. Norm, everybody loved Norm. And... maybe there was a thing where there was a female bartender, and there was history, maybe romantic history, or maybe not romantic history between them, and that was a common theme of the show. Am I totally misremembering that? There's something there. A gender fox. I'll go back. I apparently missed part of the home in the last one. I'll go back. Let me know how to get there, because it wasn't obvious to me. Okay, so we have Cheers. Ooh. I like how they even decorated just parts of the windows here, just with a couple of visual effects, just to add a little bit of color. Correct about the romantic tension there. Oh no, there's been a spill. Oh no. Everybody knows your name. And they had a pool table. Must have had a pool table. Ooh, great pool table. With a potato. No, so we have different pool balls here, representing different colors with different fruit. Creative use of that. Is this supposed to be Norman? It's way too fun. I like how they have all the different NPCs and the target skeletons filling in for the different characters. The great bar lights up above. Sam and Diane. Okay, that's right. Thank you, Toy Plays. And all the cups. Oh, there's a male. Haha. No, I wasn't off on that. Good use of the visual effects for the text. And then what do we have here? We have Sam's most treasured possession is in this coffer. It's a key. Maybe to the cash register, or maybe to their really high-end drinks. DeCurl says, nail the cheers bar. Nice. Good job, good job. Okay, one thing. I apparently missed something in the previous home. I missed the entire basement of Raven's place, so I'm gonna go back. And then we'll try to find that. Sorry about that. Going back. What happens in the basement? You have to let me know. Third question says, Rhea Perlman played Carla the waitress, who might be the snarky barkeep you're thinking of. Did she have, like, a really black frizzy hairdo? I maybe remember that. Basement. Oh, there is a basement. How did I miss that? Okay. Oh, there's a basement. Okay, cool. Aha, they are... Oh, this would make sense. It was a Dragon Prince, so this was from Dragon Prince. They did say that they had to come here to get something magical. Maybe this was a magical thing, or maybe this is supposed to be a dragon. Could be. Salamander filling in for dragon. Seems to... like it would make sense. Or it could just be the egg. Maybe it's hatched. She married Danny DeVito in real life? Lucky woman. Everyone's dream. Ooh, that's cool. That's the drinks. Okay, perfect. Oh, Raven Serana continues interrogating the captive moon shadow elf. Aha, so maybe the ant captured the elf as in interrogating him. Okay, makes sense. Okay. Anything else, Agenda Fox? I missed? Or Raven Serana, if you're here? Missed half of their build. Okay, I think... Oh, no, Raven Serana is leading me somewhere else. What else do we miss? There's so much in this home. The fireplace. The fireplace has... something here. Wait, maybe this is the dragon egg. Ah, the dragon egg. Details I missed. Mick says, Dragon Prince is the name of the TV show for this house. Yes, Dragon Prince. Modern animated show. Oh, they have an egg. Egg? Smash? Can I smash it? No. Not quite. DeCurl says, houses are all great.
Houses are all great.
Oh.
3.
Or you can say it. Thank you, Robotic Lady. Thank you, DeCurl. Thank you so much. Hype. Okay, we found the egg, and we can get out of here, right? Without anybody dying. Thank you. I like the egg. That's using the Cold Harbor glow stock to fill in as an egg. Ah, they're sweeping up. Perfect. Okay, we'll keep moving along. Okay. Went to Thorold's Cheers home. That was fun. I said thanks for coming back. Thank you. Sorry I missed it again. Okay, Skull Lords, Cold Harbor Surreal Estate up next. They said that they have a small iconic set. We'll figure out what it is. Okay, next up. What will it be? Skullord always does a fun job with the homes that they enter for our contest, so I'm definitely curious. What's a show that means something to Skullord? I imagine most of these shows were important to the various people that entered these. Maybe their favorite show, or maybe something that they just remembered a good scene in that they could recreate within ESO. Probably recreate about any scene within ESO. Just have to get really creative with the furnishings. We have... Oh, Skullord, I love you so much. We have SpongeBob. We have SpongeBob SquarePants. Can't you tell? Using the sea sponges. Skullord has a particular style. That's supposed to be Gary. It's Gary! Gary the snail. SpongeBob. It's super obvious. Oh my goodness. I resist with a raid. Thank you so much. Big hype, big hype. Welcome, welcome. We are touring TV show houses in ESO right now. So the goal here was within a home to recreate a television show. And we just hopped into Skullord's home and we have fun stuff going on. Oh, Daniel the Red with a host as well. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Huge. So this is fun. So we have SpongeBob. Lots of iconic thing. We have a Krusty Burger. Or this is the, not a Krusty Burger. Why? That's from, no, the Krusty Burger is Simpsons. It's Krabby Patty. It's a Krabby Patty. You would think. Krabby Patty. I watch Simpsons a lot more than SpongeBob, by the way. It's not a Krusty. It's a Krabby Patty. Krabby Patty. This looks like the bad one. What was the bad one called? Wasn't a Crappy Patty. No, it was a Nasty Patty. I think it might be a Nasty Patty. Okay, so we have Krusty Krab. So this is Krabs Burger joint. Oh, I can't get in. That's fine, that's fine. Okay, what's going on? Can I actually see through the window? So we have places to eat your burger. We have SpongeBob as the fry cook in the back. Looks like there's a fire in the back, though. It's burning. That happened a lot. The kitchen would often catch fire. Have bubbles, just bubbles everywhere. They add lighting and kind of make this look underwater. Oh, okay, we're all good. It's all burning down. So we have SpongeBob and Gary. Pet Snail. We have SpongeBob Pineapple House under the sea. It's very iconic. And we have Squidward. Squidward, the squid. Definitely looks like Squidward. With the big bulbous head. And the big droopy nose. And the weird statue head for a house. It's perfect. And then we have Super Scary Patrick. I don't know if have you seen the scary SpongeBob cartoon series? Or like the oh, no, how am I framing this? Really scary web series cartoon drawings about Patrick. Anyway, the kind of in the Sorry John vein. If you're Sorry John. Anyway, we have Patrick. He looks super scary. He looks super frightening here. He's a starfish. I totally botched that. Anyway, he lives under a rock. And he's normally a happy-go-lucky, totally unknowing everything type of a character. So we have everything. We have the most iconic parts of SpongeBob. With all the characters. In Skullord's iconic style. Everybody says Sorry John is freaking insane. Thank you, Everelia. Thank you. At least one person knows what I'm talking about. It's okay. It's okay. Yes. Creepy stuff. Maybe you don't want to look that up. Thank you, Skullord. Okay, just two more homes. TV shows, references, TV series. Maybe think about what you grew up with or what you like now. I still watch a couple of shows. Okay, we have Wendigos. We'll see if you know this one. It's not a show I'm familiar with. It seems to be the case for most of these, unfortunately. We'll see if you get it. We'll see if you understand the reference. Then I have a little blurb to read about it. Okay, let's get in here. Okay, what do we have? We have a forest. A forest looks glistening. Ooh, it's so bright here. With a waterfall. Man, the way that the light reflects off those fabricant trees, it looks really magical. Okay, and then we're going in through some sort of darker place. Shadow tendrils there. Spooky forest? Okay, what is this place? What is this? Like a cabin in the woods? Of some sort? We have a deer that's draining. It's kind of creepy. We have carcasses. Make sure to look up. Wait, look up here. Look up here. Oh, yeah, creepy stuff. Oh, creepy stuff. It's fun. It's fun. Okay, somebody in Twitch chat needs to get a reference here. We'll keep exploring it. So we have something creepy. A clock. A clock. It's like the Vitruvian Man, but with a stretched out, flayed person. It's beautiful. Everelli says you love it. I know. I'm a sucker for details. And, oh gosh. All sorts of death up here. So it's like a hunting lodge. See. S-E-E. See. Blind Stargazer says, I don't know, but I love it. Okay, so this is... Oh, all sorts of horns here. I have mixed feelings about so many horns. For reasons. Okay, so Wendy Gold says, in honor of the first season of NBC's Hannibal, play the part of the criminal profiler Will Graham as he experiences one of his many fever dreams. The black stag is a symbol of his strength, but even it cannot protect you against reliving the murder scene at the hunting cabin of the infamous Minnesota Shrike, Garrett Jacob Hobbs. There we go. So Hannibal. So a murder scene here. Ooh, it's creepy. This is actually a really good pairing between the burned corpse there and the not burned corpse. Creepy. Good lettering with those crystals in the back. Hunting lodge. It's super creepy. I know, it's super creepy. So that must be, maybe that's how the show goes. Each one has some sort of a backstory, and then he has dreams that maybe point out clues as to how to solve it. Criminal profiler. Not familiar with the show. Dick Curl says, I actually saw this. Mads Mikkelsen was very good in it. Blind Stargazer says it's cool and sinister. Everelli says that cabin is so legit. So bad though. It's like I am not super comfortable here, but maybe see there's markings on the clock that maybe indicate something. He played Hannibal. Okay. Mads Mikkelsen played Hannibal. Okay. So maybe a fun show. Imagine it all comes together. Okay, next up, we have something a little bit more less awful. We have an I Love Lucy tribute. At least I hope so. The antler room is so accurate. Just like full of death there. Everyone says that's a messed up clock Will draws, but he thinks he's drawing it normal, and he's not. Oh, I see. Looks like the numbers are blowing off that clock. Wendy Gold says, as Will's encephalitis worsened, the clocks he drew began to get more and more obscure. Okay, so he thought he was drawing them normally, but they weren't. Okay, thank you. Okay, so Joyous One has... It's right there in your face. We have I Love Lucy. Joya said that they had three episodes portrayed here. Wait, is that Joyous? Okay, so let me start here. So we have a grape stomping. There was an infamous grape stomping episode. Lucille Ball, and friend. What was her other female character friend that were often together? Oh, I don't remember her name. They had to stop. Yes, dance. Had to stop. I don't remember the reference behind the grape stomping tub, other than that they had to do that. And they started the grape fight. Ethel! That's right. Thank you. Lucy and Ethel. And husband was Ricky. Is that right? And then we have Vitamita Vegemin. Spoon your way to health. I looked up the reference before this one. So, drinking Joy's one. So, Lucy was brought in to shoot a commercial for Vitamita Vegemin. So here would be the camera. Oh, this is a really great camera. Old school style, right? It's all in black and white too. I like to soak up local color in Italy. And then we have the director's seat and the lights and Vitamita Vegemin. Do I want to do this? I think I want to do this. Give me a sec. Oh, gosh. Oh, no. Okay, we're gonna do this. I got to do something. I'm gonna do something. So Joyous is Lucy here. I'm gonna take the part of Lucy here for a second. I'm going to be the Vitamita Vegemin girl here. I am a party pooper. That is right. Drink at the same time. Okay, here we go. Here is... Do I want to do this? Wait, I want to do one other thing. Well, this will be fun. I have the words to the Vitamita Vegemin commercial. I'm going to read them. That sounds like a plan. It'll be fun. Maybe you'll remember it. Maybe this will bring back memories, some nostalgia. Okay, maybe. Joyous, you're fine with that? Okay, good. So, I am Lucille Ball. Hello, friends. I'm your Vitamita Vegemin moo. Are you tired, run down, listless? Do you poop out at parties? Are you unpopular? The answer to all your problems is in this little bottle, Vitamita Vegemin. Yes, Vitamita Vegemin contains vitamins, meat, vegetables, and minerals. Yes, with Vitamita Vegemin, you can spoon your way to health. All you do is take a great big tablespoonful after every meal. It's so tasty, too. Just like candy. So why don't you join all the thousands of happy peppy people and get a great big bottle of Vitamita Vegemin tomorrow? That's Vitamita Vegemin. There we go. Drink it. Oh, I meant to drink on my character too. Hey, you want some? It only has vitamins, meat, vegetables, and minerals. And it's 23% alcohol. Yeah, okay, there you go. I probably bought that hard, but that's fine. So, Lucy was fun, right? Okay. And one more iconic scene. Uh-oh. Can I get... Camera. Camera's here. And we have fun stuff. We have the candy factory. Chocolate factory? Was it candy or chocolate? Maybe both. Oh no! Oh no! Oh, we have our baker. So, I see Lucy. Lucy had danger. Be careful, and belt is in motion. So we had Lucy and Ethel got a job at a candy factory, and they had to wrap the candies or put them in boxes, or both. I don't remember. I don't remember exactly. Iconic scene. Super iconic, though. So, Lucy and Ethel here. Wrapping papers. Nice. Okay, you have the wrapping papers. So they had to take the candy, put it in the wrapper, wrap it up, and, you know, Ethel was being very careful with, you know, making sure everything looked right. But, you know, the conveyor belt just kept going and going and going. And so, and then, he said, don't, and the foreman of the factory comes and sees that they are behind and, you know, tells them to do better. And then they do better, but they just... Why am I explaining this? Anyway, so they have a quota to make, right? And so they're getting behind. So they just start popping them into their mouth or hiding them in their clothes. And then the foreman of the factory comes along and says, "Well, speed her up." And so the conveyor belt goes even faster, and they're all panicking, right? Right. So. It's kind of a thing. They have to, you know, they weren't supposed to be eating any of them. Exactly. Eat the candy. Just eat the candy. Okay, fun. I don't think they survived that job. Conveyor belt sped up too fast, and they just ad-libbed the disaster. That's funny. So that's maybe part of the success of I Love Lucy was it, off of being, you know, having some unscripted moments too. Of the candy on the floor. Yes, it's already gone disastrous. So what did you use for this? Just the tops of some of these gears. So yeah, I can actually see, you can see that they've been sunk down a little bit, just so you get the little gear candy bits. Perfect. Okay, Joyous, thank you so much. Great. I Love Lucy. I love your I Love Lucy entry here. Okay, and we will wrap up. That'll be all 13 entries here for our TV shows contest. So I will try to go through the screenshots that we got, and we'll send prizes out to the winners, and I will put screenshots up on my website, spicyeconomics.com. And I will put the VOD of this up on YouTube. You can subscribe to me for free on YouTube. It's basically like following, so go ahead and do that. And we'll have more housing contests in the future, so lots of fun stuff. So this has been really inspirational. You can do so much with the housing editor, with the furnishings, getting really creative with it. You can recreate iconic moments. You can really personalize things, you know, repurposing furnishings so that you come up with creative ways, like these gears being chocolates. Little creative touches like that mean a lot. So you can really have a lot of fun with housing. So do that and enter some of my future contests, and stay spicy. Moo.